everyone, Grant K here for the Flame Premium Learning channel. In this video, we take a look at the UI redesign for the stabilizer in Flame Premium and Smoke Advanced. Please bear in mind that this is applicable for any instance where you find the stabilizer for any tracking or stabilizing tasks. So I will use the stabilizer in 2D Transform to show you the updates. First and foremost, the interface has been cleaned up for clarification and ease of use. Sections such as reference, track, shift, and offset remain pretty unchanged. However, the other sections of the stabilizer have been redone. For example, one big change is that the tracker selection is now a pop-up menu instead of individual buttons. When working with a large amount of trackers, the pop-up menu makes them more manageable in the interface. But the trackers are still assigned to their numeric shortcuts. And you can also use the up and down arrow to navigate through the tracker selections. The old axis section with fixed X and fixed Y has been appropriately renamed to stabilize. Fixed X and fixed Y are also renamed to tell you exactly what they do. So they are much clearer concerning which option removes vertical or horizontal jitter from the shot. Another obvious function that appears to be missing is a button known as Fixed. It was not too clear what Fixed did, so it has been renamed to Auto Update Reference to show its true function. When Auto Update Reference is off, this is the equivalent of Fixed On. So the reference keeps referring to its original reference frame during the track. So typically, you use this for definitive patterns that do not change over time. When Auto Update Reference is on, this is the equivalent of Fixed Off. So the reference will automatically update itself to previous frames during the track. Typically, this is used to track patterns that do change over time. There is no hard and fast rule what to use, but I thought it would be a good reminder. The final point I'd like to cover in this video is more of a long-term user requested fix. In the past, if you were doing any forward tracking and the tracking reference was lost, either by being occluded or going off screen, you could add a new reference point and continue tracking. This worked perfectly fine, but there were issues tracking backwards. With the current release of Flame Premium and Smoke Advanced, you can now set new references even when tracking backwards. For example, I'll reset the tracker and go to the last frame. I'll place tracker 1 and set the stabilizer to analyze backwards. I'll stop the tracker before I lose the reference. Make sure you're in Add Points mode. Hold Ctrl and reposition the reference point. Once you're done, you can carry on analyzing the track. There are quite a few other tools in the stabilizer to enhance your tracking, and this will be covered in future videos. Comments, feedback, and suggestions are always welcome and appreciated. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to the Flame Premium Learning channel for future videos.